What's up, kings and queens? It is Queen Tajay, also known as Sadiddy, and in this video I will be doing something a little different. Instead of nails, I will be talking about me being 26 and now I'm deciding to get a double mastectomy. If you don't know what a mastectomy is, or a double mastectomy is the removal of both of your breasts. As you can tell, I have big ones. And a regular mastectomy is one or the other, it doesn't matter. I'm getting a double mastectomy and I'm also getting implants. It is similar to a breast reduction, but not quite. I will have smaller breasts because I choose to. And what they do with a double mastectomy is get rid of all of the tissue that could possibly be cancerous. My mom has stage 4 breast cancer, and my mom is also adopted. And so we had no idea that breast cancer could be hereditary and there was a such thing as the BRCA or the BRCA2 gene or BRCA1. I have BRCA2. BRCA2 is basically the cancer gene, so either I am in high risk or I could pass it on to my child. I do not have any kids, but if I was to have children, they would have to be tested a little earlier than the average woman. I think the average woman, they recommend get tested for cancer or the BRCA2 gene around like 30, 30, 30 or 35. I'm going to just put that in. I know it's 30, but in between that. And for me, like I said, I'm 26, so I had to get it a little earlier. I found out in my teens that I had the BRCA2 gene and that I could possibly be high risk of cancer. When my mom found out that she had cancer, she was not worried at all. And honestly, I was one of the kids that weren't worried. I have 5 other siblings. I have an older sister. I had an older brother. As you all know, if you've been watching me and my nails, you know that my brother was murdered by a stranger unprovoked. And then I'm the third oldest. I have a younger brother, and then my younger 2 siblings are adopted. And, it's a boy and a girl. They're twins. So I was the brave one. Sorry to say that, but I was. And when I found out that my mom had cancer, I wasn't worried. All my siblings were crying and freaking out. I was just like, Mom, we gonna get through this, girl. And then once she was getting over it, they tested her, and told her to bring her babies in. And I was the one who had the BRCA2 gene. I didn't bat an eye. I'll deal with it, And so what drove me to this decision was my health, or is my health. I want to be healthy. I want to grow. You can't predict your future. Like I said, I had an older brother who had been murdered, but he was doing really great things. He was a pretty good person. He didn't have a chance to live his life and get his health together. So my goal is, and was and still is, to get my health together, and that has a lot to do with why I'm choosing to get my double mastectomy. I'm just all over the place, but I'm not worried. Everybody keep asking me, am I worried? And I haven't had a friend and a family member ask me like, oh, well, if you're getting a double mastectomy and you're going to have implants, are you going to have nipples or the areola? No, I will not. Now, I do have the choice, because I don't have cancer. I do have the choice to get my nipples and my areola reattached, but that is very risky. I have the areola and the nipple can fall off, after surgery. It could just die and fall off. Also, that is still a part of your regular breast, and you can also get cancer. So it's like, let it go. And then people my age, because I'm 26 and I'm single and I don't have kids, they're like, are you worried about your dating life? No. Girl, I be getting played on the regular. So maybe this will weigh out the guys. Like, I'm not worried about my dating life and my I can't say the S word, my mating life. I'm not worried about any of that, because who's for me is for me, and that includes men, that includes friends, that even includes family members. I'm doing this for my health, but I'm also excited because I've always wanted smaller breasts. With my breasts, they are not attached to my muscles at all, and to be 26, I'm spitting, to be 26 with such heavy boobs and they're like saggy, that's not a good feeling. Like, I mean, I've been told I look good and I felt good, and then after a while I'm like, this isn't right. Why are my boobs so heavy that they're detached from my muscle? And so that is also a reason why I wanted to get the double mastectomy, to be healthier, to get smaller boobs, and have my insurance pay for it. And how I was cleared is because the BRCA2 gene. Some people get cleared, you know, by lying, oh, you know, they have heavy breasts, but just because you have heavy breasts don't mean that you're qualified to have a breast reduction and stuff like that. You know, breast reduction is different, but it's kind of in the same boat. And some people are like, oh, my shoulders hurt, this, and that. As you can tell right now, my shoulder is already swollen. It's already swollen. Man, my neck look dark, but it's already swollen. Why? Because these are pulling them down anyway. So whether it was a breast reduction or a mastectomy, I was going to get it either way. And whether I was going to have to pay for it or insurance was going to pay for it, it was going to happen either way. So, you know, take care of your health. If you know that one of your parents or somebody in your family has had cancer, make sure you check on that. Say, especially if you're black or a person of color, but I'm speaking for black people because y'all know how I do. If you're black and they keep turning you away, keep going. Find somebody else. If you're not satisfied with the answers and you know how you feel on the inside and you know something isn't right, like why am I having this much pain? I also have like huge cysts. Like my cysts are like big. Like that's not okay, you know. And then they're pulling and they hurting in my areola in this area, hurting and stretching. That's not a good feeling. Take care of your health. I was told to wait. Babe, I'm not waiting. This ain't your body. This ain't your chest. This ain't your back. This ain't your neck. This ain't your shoulder. All of this hurting. And then I have to deal with a gene that's basically telling me, hey, you might want to take care of your health right now because you never know when you're going to have insurance. When it was time for me to go in for my post-op, I believe this was like a week or two ago. No, it was November 1st. No, my birthday is October 29th. On the 31st, they turned off my Medicaid. And on the 1st, I was going to the doctor and everything so we could talk about what I should do to get prepared for my surgery. And I'm like, if she was like, oh, you know, you may have to pay, but we have plans. I'm like, baby, do what you gotta do, okay? This is my life we talking about. This is my family's life that we're talking about. Everybody changes when things like this is happening. Luckily for me, I was able to get my melena cut back on, but you know, take care of your health. Ain't no such thing as waiting. You never know where you're going to be in the future. You don't know if you're going to have mobility, you know, where you can move around and, you know, get to and from the doctor. You don't know if you know, is going to be sick and you just so happen to get cancer. And now you can't get it because they've been telling you to wait and now your insurance is cut off. Luckily for me, mine was cut back on because I didn't cause the scene. But we shouldn't have to do that. So this is part one of kind of me like rambling and telling you all why I'm having a double mastectomy, why I don't care if I have this area or not, and what I'm going to do about that. So I hope you all enjoyed this short video. It's like 9 minutes almost. So I love y'all. Again, this is Sadiddy, and I will be back doing nails once my health is together. So I know y'all. Anyways, love y'all. Bye.